Well, greetings YouTube, LMS Tactical. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I had a really good weekend. I also want to tell you before I get into the meat of this video that I'm shooting this on my new phone. Some of you may remember I went from the Galaxy S5 or whatever to the iPhone because I felt like I was missing something. And I just, you know, I never had that great feeling that I have with, or I had with my Galaxy. So I ended up going and getting the brand new, the newest. I'm not good at remembering shit, but this is the Galaxy, the newest Samsung Galaxy 5. You know, this is water resistant. I think they said you could submerge it in 3 feet of water for 6 hours. Not that I'm going to do that, but it is like the rugged version where it's got a tougher case. And I just got to tell you, man, I'm really happy with it. I take a lot of pictures, a lot of video. I record the sound of trains. Just kidding. But yeah, man, I am gonna stick with the Samsung Galaxy, whatever it is. Okay, so on with today's subject. You know, I wasn't sure what usually I'm never sure what I'm going to talk about until I turn on the camera. Hang on, I got to untangle the dogs here. Hang on. So on my little 4-minute drive, I heard that Rush Limbaugh was talking about you know, the Ray Rice thing, elevator video still going on, I guess. And again, you know, as a reminder, I'm not a sports guy. My very, very long time subscribers will recall that I've done a video before on the whole pussification of men in this country. And, you know, and I gave all the disclaimers I'm going to give now. So, you know, if you guys are interested in that, scroll back through my 400 and something videos. And you can find it. I think it's called American Women. I don't remember. Charlie, let's go this way. Come here. And but you know what? I've got enough new subscribers now that and there's, you know, the whole Ray Rice thing. I think it's worthy of going over this subject again. So I'm just gonna let it flow, man. I have no idea what I'm gonna say, but whatever it is gonna be the way I feel because it's gonna come from the heart. And here we go. Domestic violence might be included in the title of this video because that's a hot topic now because Ray Rice knocked his fiance out in the elevator. I listened to the radio just long enough to hear a caller call in and tell Rush Limbaugh about how he met this chick in church and he married her and it turned out she was cheating on him, and you know, he confronted her and she starts punching him and he just stood there taking it like a good boy, he said, raised not to hit women. And when she realized he wasn't going to hit back, she ran and got a knife. So he ended up calling 911 and he was holding her down, you know, pinning her down till the cops came. And then she, of course, said that he was raping her, you know, or trying to rape her. Now, in the last, I think, video or 2 videos I did, I talked about that when I was a police officer with LAPD, how many times I'd had to arrest guys who swore and I believed the women punched themselves right in the face before they called the police or before the police showed up. You know, and those guys got tacked on, you know, a felony on their record and, you know, destroyed their lives. This shit is very common, and that's kind of what I want to talk about a little bit. The domestic violence against men and how they're supposed to deal with it, along with the subject of this. You know, you hear a lot on the news about the war on women. The Republicans have a war on women. I'm going to talk a little bit about a war on men in America with some of these so-called feminists and some of the people that are too stupid to think for themselves, and they buy into that bullshit. But first I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to let the dog go into the water. Hang on. Back with you. So, you know, there is virtually no way to really have this discussion without sounding like I'm a woman hater. And, you know, all I can say is rest assured, you know, I'm a guy. I love women. You know, I mean, for every reason that guys love women. I'm happily married. I love my wife. I wouldn't hit my wife. You know, we talk about domestic violence. I mean, if she was chasing me around with a 2x4 and, you know, cracking bones, I guess maybe the scenario would change a little bit, you know. And I don't believe guys should hit women, but with all of this, we all want to be treated equally. I don't get too much into it. Women have really beaten out of me this whole chivalry thing, where, you know, it's women, 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 and our lives aren't worth anything. You know, I don't buy into that. Just like I wouldn't hit, I don't think that we should, you know, a guy like me should hit some small, weak guy, you know, or hit a kid. I also don't think that you should hit women. But I mean, if you got some 6'4" bull dyke coming at you with a tire iron, I mean, knock her the hell out. Now, of course, by the time the cops get there, she's going to say she's a thick-boned ballerina and swear that you attacked her trying to rape her. You know, hi, my name's Marge. I own my own security company. That fella there tried to rape me. You know, I mean, that's what we're up against. Now, I know I'm jumping around a little because I just had a long discussion with a woman about dogs. Come on, let's go this way. So my train of thought kind of thing. But the reality is, women have turned against men in this country. And it's happened now for so long, you know, since the whole feminist thing started, that these different generations of so-called feminists have beaten men into submission to the point where you look at men now in this country and they're all, not all, but the majority of guys, single guys especially, in this country are very effeminate. Meaning that if you look at them, look at their body language when they're talking in a group. Oh my God. And then he said, and then I was like, oh my God, really? You know, this happens because guys from my generation, we can't tell if a guy's gay or just, you know, a modern day dude now that acts like a chick. Come on, Charlie, it's okay. So, you can thank women for that shit, you know? They won't let you open a door. They don't want to be treated like women because they want to be treated equal, like I said in the last video, until the boat starts sinking, and then they want to be the first one in the life raft because they're chicks, you know? Now, most guys that are watching this can't even agree with me out loud for fear that their wife or girlfriend will find out, or somebody at work. You can't have this discussion at work or you're it's sexual harassment. I told the story on my first video about this years ago. True story, when I was a cop in LAPD, the sexual harassment rules became so fucked up. This is a true story, I swear to God. That, you know, there was a group of guys standing out in the parking lot before the shift started. And here comes, you know, officer female in her black uniform pants and a white tight t-shirt. And, you know, she had pretty pronounced breast. And as she walked by, she felt insulted, I guess, so she files a complaint. The complaint was that one of the guys looked down at her toes, up at her head, and then back down. And when they wrote it up, they used the term, they coined the term, elevator eyes. So that became against policy to have elevator eyes. Okay, so some guy's career got fucked up because he looked at a chick's tits. Really? And we wonder why America's so fucking in such chaos right now. Look at Europe. Even back in 1980, 81, 82, 83, when I was in Germany in the army, man, the German chicks used to love American guys. You could be the ugliest fucking dude in the whole military like me, and you could walk into any club and come out with a hot chick because they liked the fact that American men were still men. You know, back then, the Europeans were wearing they looked like what I guess you would call a metrosexual, really tight, bright pink pants, and they were real thin, you know, and they were just real feminine looking, you know, and I think women at some point, they used to like guys to be guys. I mean, you know, we're guys, you know, and now come on this way, sir. Like what Rush Limbaugh was talking about, Charlie, was, you know, they're trying to legislate changes so that men are not men anymore. You know, they're trying to breed. They actually talk about this shit. They want to breed the male thing out of males, whatever that is, you know, that we're aggressive. We start all the trouble in the world. We start all the wars and we fight. Look, man, guys and girls are different for a reason, and I don't have to go into that. In every species, guys and girls are different, you know, males and females. only in this human sick race do we want to change that so that guys are really feminine until there's a threat, and then the woman wants the guy to suddenly turn into a man. Well, that ain't gonna happen, man. You know, you're finding. What did I just see? This way, car. I just saw on YouTube a video that was supposed to be funny, but I found it sad. And it was a prank where they were walking. You know, a man and a woman were walking through an underground parking lot, and there was these guys. This guy acted like he was a cop. He was in uniform, and he had some dude in a jumpsuit, like a prisoner. And as the couple walked by, the guy would pretend to knock the cop out and go running after the chick. And you see guys running in front of their women, running away. One guy took his woman, I don't know if it was his wife or what, and put her between the threat and himself. You guys can thank yourself, you women, for guys that act like that, because it's every man and every woman for himself now, because nobody knows what the fuck to do. Nobody knows if they should act like a man or a chick. Sorry, let's go this way. You know, so I don't know if I was talking about how screwed up women are or domestic violence. Look, I like women, don't get me wrong, but you know, you women need to figure out what the fuck you want from men. Do you want us to be just like you? Then when the boat starts sinking, get the fuck out of my way, because I'm going to get on the life raft. Right? Or do you want me to act like a fucking man and go down with the ship while you survive? I guess I need to figure out a way to end this video. Charlie, come here. So you got Ray Rice and whatever his fiance or his wife's name is, and do you think for a second that there was no domestic violence on her part? Go watch the video again. You know she hit him, she spit at him. I mean, spitting is battery, you know, by the definition of the law. Okay, so does that mean that he should have knocked her out? No. But why is nobody talking about her actions? It's because women, they want guys to just do whatever it is they want them to do. Not all women. I'm talking about these so-called feminists who are making a big deal out of wanting Ray Rice, you know, to never play football again and all this other bullshit. You know, they want to have their cake and eat it too. You know, let me be the first one on the life raft, but let me knock the shit out of you when I don't like what you say, but you can't hit me back and blah, 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 blah. I, for one, am tired of this double fucking standard. You know, I would love to hear from some women here other than calling me an asshole and a chauvinist, which, you know, I'm absolutely not. I buy my wife flowers. I open her door. I treat my wife like a woman. You know, a lot of people ask me, how come you married an Asian woman, you know? And before that, I was dating Asian women. You know why? Because Asians, in my opinion, are the last females that are not offended at being female. They celebrate the differences between men and women. Oh, you want a subservient little flower that'll do whatever you say. My wife will knock the shit out of anybody. I wouldn't fucking piss her off for anything. She's hardcore. But she is a woman. You understand what I'm saying? God help anybody that broke in and tried to fuck with her when I wasn't there, because she can take care of herself. But the fact of the matter is, she wants a man for a husband, not some fucking, you know, absolute equal, right? She wants to feel protected. She doesn't feel threatened if I'm better at some things than she is. She's better at math. She's better at spelling. She's better at all kinds of shit. She's better at time management. She's better at all kinds of banking and everything else than I'll ever be. But, you know, I could put a bullet through somebody's fucking head at just about any distance. So we each have our little things that are different. We celebrate those. And I'd like to hear some women's thoughts on this whole subject. What do you think? And guys, too, man. I mean, am I completely off base? If so, you know, let's talk about it. All right, you guys take care. LMS Tactical out. bug just went right up my nose, man. Oh shit, it's in my lungs. Get out. Ah, fuck it, man. Just stay there. I don't care. I got a bug living in my lung now. I shall call it Harvey, the lung pal. But anyways, hang on a second. Wait, you're in a major knot here. Hang on a second. Whoa, 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 buddy. Holy crap, you guys. Wait a minute. How'd that even happen? Wait, hold on a second. Wait, buddy. Hang on. Don't freak out. Charlie, give me your ball. Wait, give me your ball. Yeah, right. There we go. Okay, come on. Everything's good in the world. Oh, shit. Okay. Am I even still recording? I don't even know if I'm still recording. Oh, well.